Guys, sit down, grab a drink. If you care about this channel at all, you care about TCPixel or anything in regards to this channel, sit down because we've got a bit of stuff to talk about. So, man, this is just such a weird thing to talk about. To start off with, the groundwork of 2016, of what made 2016 so good for me, was the 3DS content. Was producing and uploading all these 3DS videos in my own style. And it turned out that was a pretty popular thing, and I fit a niche little topic of filling in the 3DS scene, and people quite enjoyed that through the Pixel News, through showcasing homebrew and different mods. You know, we had some ups and downs all over the place, but it was generally pretty awesome. Now that is in stark contrast to 2015, where I wasn't in any niche area, and I was producing what I wanted to make, and it was fun, and I loved it, and I got more satisfaction out of that 2015 with the lower views, but me making what I want to make and being happy with what I saw that I made. 2017 TCPixel kind of was on the tail end of the 3DS modding scene. After the Switch came out in March, it changed up the landscape of the 3DS modding scene itself as everybody switched their interest to the Switch. That's not to say that the 3DS scene died. The 3DS scene is still going. There's still things being developed, still mods being produced for it, but it is definitely lower, and you can feel the hum from the scene being pretty quiet. And everybody is kind of partying at the Switch right now because it's so hot off the shelves. Well, literally. So, since the Switch has come out, there's not really any hacks for it. There's not really any content I'm particularly wanting to produce for it unless I start a whole new chain of content, like maybe doing reviews for accessories or doing actual review of the Switch itself, or just doing reviews. Now, doing these reviews is something that I do want to do, but just not right now. So you guys may have just seen I just put up a new song I wrote and a new music video. It's about goodbyes, and it's really a reflection of myself in my life and in my life right now. And some of you guys have not seen my music or seen my creative content. You guys just see that I make 3DS content. That's where a large piece of my audience is. And you guys may be like, oh, why is he all of a sudden uploading a music video? Like, that's not what I signed up for. The thing is, you guys, if you go back before all the 3DS content, you go before all this whole audience came here, there was creative content, there was music, there was Gmod videos, there was Nintendo fan games, there was vlogs, there was amiibo hunting, there was amiibo unboxings, there was all these pieces of creative content before the 3DS stuff came. So now the 3DS has kind of like got on its tail end, and I'm back to creating that very same content that I started with because that's what I like. That's my creative itch that's being scratched. And so everybody's kind of like, whoa, what is this? Like, this isn't what I want to see. This isn't what TCPixel is, but this is not TC3DS. This was TCPixel, and I need to clarify that. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I'm not looking at the numbers anymore, and if you're not feeling like that's the content you want, well, I'm not going to stop producing what I want to make because that's not the content you want, and you just want just 3DS. You know what? I delivered for over a year high quality 3DS modding content for an entire year, and it was good quality content, and you know what? You're welcome for it. You know what, I took a lot of my time in that entire year, and it's not like I made a ton of money or made really a ton of anything off of it. I just made it because it was my hobby and I liked it, and I wanted to give to you guys, and I wanted to inform you guys, and I feel like I did a good job of that. I would love if everybody who watched the 3DS content would also watch the creative content or watch my Pixel Life, because I put a lot more effort into these videos because it's what I want to make instead of what I feel like would get more views. So I put more edits into it, I put more thought into it, I put more time into it. It's something that I would like want to show people locally, show people something, you know, show people I work with, or just show people the creative content that I can produce and that would be entertaining for more than just technical savvy people. I think it's an ecosystem that can coexist. I think, you know, people who watch my 3DS videos might also enjoy watching my creative videos. They're just pretty darn good, I would say, and they're pretty interesting, if anything. So, that's that. Next up I want to talk about is the YouTube platform itself. Big ol' YouTube, man. The pie that was so yummy and delicious and everybody was grabbing at, the YouTube pie, is down to crumbs. We're down to crumbs and everybody's grabbing for the crumbs, and of course the bigger YouTubers are gonna get the most crumbs. Me being in between 0 subscribers and, you know, probably 100 to 300,000 subscribers, being at 50, you know, around 15,000 pretty much. Well, I'm kind of falling off the edge of the whole game because I either need to progress quickly and get a larger audience quickly to stay in the game, or you just become irrelevant. And it's so scary for YouTube. That's why I'm also going back to creating what I want to create instead of what might get views, because views aren't mattering as much anymore. They're not bringing in as much money anymore. They're just not as important. YouTube was always meant to be a hobby, but YouTube for me, I wanted it to be more than a hobby, a job, a career. I wanted to be able to live off this, and I still feel like there is a chance for that, but I feel like it's just I'm literally going up a slippery slope, trying to make it to the top, slipping repeatedly. Just nobody can get up to the top of that slope anymore without a little bit of luck, without some freaking dragon coming and picking you up off the slope and dropping you off at the top. I mean, that's kind of what it feels like, and no dragon has picked me up to bring me up there yet. It's sad. It's sad to see all these advertisers pulling out of YouTube. It's sad to see that the big guys are the only one who are getting anything anymore. It's sad to see ad revenue drop. It's sad, you know, I wasn't even making that much money on YouTube to begin with, but now I'm making even less money. So I mean, it's just, gosh, I used to be able to pay a couple bills with my YouTube money at the end of the month, but now it's like I can't even almost get my $100 threshold anymore. So hopefully we do see an improvement to YouTube. Cross your fingers, guys. Just put out good vibes. Stop the hate. Alright, in the comments, if you're just going and putting meaningless hate on videos, think twice what you're doing, because you're also helping to destroy YouTube. And if you do have any sort of love for YouTube, or you're watching YouTube videos at all throughout your day, think about what you're freaking doing and stop spreading hate and spread love. Spread positivity. That's what the world needs more than ever right now, more than ever. For me personally, I need more positivity more in my life. I'm changing as a human being faster than I can keep up with. I think I'm going back to who I was 5 years ago, because me and my ex-girlfriend, well, she's an ex-girlfriend now, me and my girlfriend, we broke up. You may have seen her in some Pixel Life episodes, some streams, some videos. Yeah, we're not a thing anymore. She's moving on in her life. She's moving to Moscow and starting her, you know, continuing her education. And I have a good job back here where I live. And I like the life I have, and I have really good, you know, pretty good friends now. I've lost some really good friends. You know, you may have seen, you know, some other of my friends like Chris. He's not my friend anymore over the stupidest thing, and he just turned out to be a real not nice at all. And it kind of makes you question, you know, who your family is and who you believe who your family is and who's really just, you know. So life's hard, and I've come to swallow it all as just one big fat pill, and I'm changing myself, and I'm changing for the better, I think, because I feel like being with my girlfriend for that long kind of made me less extroverted and more introverted, made me a quieter person, made me a person I wasn't too happy with, to be honest. So now I'm starting to become more extroverted, more open. I'm starting to just go out and have fun and experience life again, and that's why there's going to be more vlogs, because I'm taking my camera more out with me. I'm going and recording more experiences. I'm meeting new people all the time. I've met an insane amount of people working at my job as a bartender now. So vlogs, more creative content, Gmod videos. There will still be some 3DS stuff if it piques my interest. There will definitely still be Pixel news, but I'm trying to get healthier right now, you guys. I'm trying to get out there and exercise more, eat better things, no more Red Bull. This past couple years of running my YouTube channel and going to college, I did a lot of sitting and not as much physical exercise as I should have had, and it's brought my health down to a point where I'm experiencing chronic pain just on a regular basis. And I don't talk about it. I try not to express it because I'm pretty, I can deal with it for the most part. I have visited the doctor over it and gotten antibiotics and all that unfun stuff. I mean, I even went and stepped on some rusty freaking nails a couple weeks ago. Had to go get a freaking tetanus shot. Man, that was not fun at all. But yeah, you guys, I've had to step away from the computer. I've had to step away from video games. I've just had to step away from technology and just get away from it and get outside and go experience life again. And that's why content has been kind of sparse, and that's why the content that's been coming at you has been me out there living my life. You know, you know, that new song I just wrote about goodbyes came straight from the heart. If you can understand and see where I'm at and listen to my lyrics, they're true. I didn't just pull them out of thin air. I produce music for me to express myself, just as a poet or a drawer or an artist or anybody who does something to express themselves does. I use rap and write music for that. Not trying to become the next G-Eazy, not trying to become a rapper, get in the rap game or anything like that. I'm not trying to be hard or anything like that. I'm literally doing it because I enjoy it, and it's so weird because people think that just because you're doing rap, you need to be super duper good at it and all this kind of stuff. When in reality, I'm just doing it because I enjoy it. And my song I produced, I was more than happy with. And to think that everybody needs to like the same song and that you're not going to get any haters off of it or people who dislike it is ridiculous. Everybody likes different kinds of music. Different music speaks differently to different people. Different people hear different things within different songs. You know, I had a guy come into my bar the other night and he was like just sitting in there in the corner playing pool, listening to my song, jamming out. I'm like, dude, that's a pretty good song you're listening to over there. You know, my dad was bumping it. You know, people are thinking it's pretty fire. I think it's pretty fire. Anyways, guys, just a whole bunch of stuff I had on my mind that's just floating around that I've been needing to just talk about for a while. I'm doing good, you guys. I'm doing good. I'm really doing so much better. Just all around. So if you can send some good vibes, man. I hope, you know, I don't have a ton of people unsubscribing. You know, I'd like to keep the audience, but I understand, and I would like to keep people who support me on my channel, if that makes any sense. Anyways, guys, please like it up, subscribe it up, as always, and I will catch all of you guys future videos and live streams. TCPixel 2017 out.